Exfin, I didn't know this day would come, buddy.
Alright, that's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right?
Yo! Yo! What's up, people? Welcome to a brand new video, and one I am so glad I can finally make. We were going to do a whole vlog revealing this and picking it all up, but just didn't really feel right once I saw the footage back, and I just thought, you know what? This is a moment that we need to have. I just felt like this was a moment that we needed to have, and that I needed to have for future me watching this back, because hopefully I don't die anytime soon, and I can grow old and can look at all the reckless stuff I wasted my money on in my youth. I am 31 now, but I'm still claiming to be youthful, because when I'm single and I ain't got any kids, so that I guess I feel like I'm youthful. Behind me, we have the single most important modification part I've ever purchased. Any car part. This isn't just a modification. And I think I need to remind myself, for future me, what's good future me? Look how handsome we used to be. Now we're old and shit. This right here is the single most expensive thing I've ever spent my hard-earned money on. And this truly was the hardest earned money. What? This truly was the hardest earned money I've ever had to spend. But not just the money on this front. This was also the stress having to deal with some of the most incompetent companies in the drift industry. Full stop. This right here is my brand new, fully forged SR20DET by DY Engines. Check it out. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to read a bit off of a list. Now, Dave is very secretive with what he does to his engines, obviously, because he doesn't want anybody else to be able to copy his service like for like. So, I'm going to kind of go, I'm going to avoid everything that he might have done to it, and we're only going to talk parts that are in it. I think that's fair. But basically, it's been like skimmed and had their wizardry done on it that they do down at DY Engines. But there is a lot of stuff on here that is just so beautiful, and do you know what? I'm going to say this as well. So the last person that was going to build this engine for me wouldn't start the build because he said my bottom end was knackered. Okay? He said the bottom end is knackered. You need to get yourself a new bottom end, or I'm not starting it. We're still waiting for you. He upped the price of one that he was offering me from 500 to 1,000. So I'm glad I didn't buy one of those, because guess what didn't need redoing? My bottom end. My bottom end is fine. We had it all reconditioned and whatever they do to them to make them like brand new again, skimmed and all the rest of it. And that's what we've ended up with. This is mine. This is from the original car. So that's really sick. Head, all brand new. The only thing in here that is from my old engine is my Tomei springs and my Tomei pond cams. I wanted to go through the spec inside the engine now. So we are running, and I think we should do that for you guys out there, in case you ever want to build one yourself, or if you want to get Dave to do it, you know what spec to go to. And I just think it's great. We'll see. We'll just run through this. So we've got CP piston 921 87mm. Bear in mind, I've gone all off of Dave's recommendations on this. Like, he's building it. He's the guy that knows more about this than I do. I could sit there and do all this internet research, but I'm only going to be getting information off of other people. No one like him, because you have to pay for his services. So I was like, well, so we've got the CP pistons. We've got the Manly steel rods. Then we've got new valve guides. I think a lot of what has been used is either OEM genuine Nissan stuff or upgraded stuff, because the amount of money this has cost me is colossal. And you'll see it in the title, I'm not being secretive of it. It was, you know, just about £8,000, just shy of £8,000. So it was a lot of money, but I'm praying that this solves my problem. There we go. You're right next to me now. Is that better? Is that better, bud? Is that better? Is that better, Dave? Yeah? Is that better? Oh, he does love me, really. And so, then we also have new valve guides, brand new rocker arms, oil pump. Rocker arms, we also have rocker arm. We don't run rocker arm stoppers in this, for anybody that might ask. I took my Tomei ones out, not running those in this now. I actually have them for sale if anybody wants them, it's just we didn't run them in this. New oil pump, new cam timing chain kit, oil pump drive, ARP head studs. And ARP are one of my favourite stud brands, so that's sick. And then we also have uprated head gasket, ATI uprated front pulley, Tomei uprated sump, the full gasket set, which I actually have over there, you'll see in a second, new water pump, new VVT pulley, and then there was more that we ended up putting in this, because it got to a point where we were like, he was just saying like, if we can upgrade it, do you want us to? And I just said yes, please just make this thing work. The amount of just bollocks I've had with this engine, this car in general, man, it's just been unbearable. So yeah, Dave DY, here we go. What else did he say? Okay, also there's a few other little bits, and something you'll see on here, the keen eyes on there will see. They've also done oil relocation plate, which is just here, and I have the full kit that I'm going to show you in a second for that too. And they've also put new Iridium spark plugs in there for me. This thing, I am absolutely praying solves my issues. If any of you saw my channel before, if you haven't, hit subscribe right now. And if you have, you'll have known that my Nissan has been my most unreliable car ever. And am I boring you, geezer? You look well fat on camera, dude. He's not that fat in real life anymore. We've lost loads of weight. It's just the way he's sat. It looks a right lump. What are you doing, dickhead? So, oil relocation. Dave, I asked him the reason for that, and he just said, because it's better. So, because of all the arseache I've had with this, I pray that this resolves my problems with my Nissan. I really do. I want to be able to really get some hours in now behind the wheel of that car, improve my driving, improve my skill set, and it just makes me happy. It just makes me happy. You make me happy too, buddy. You make me very happy. But we've also got a few other little bits that have arrived over the last few days. I've got my oil filters. I've got the oil. I went for HKS. I just love HKS. It's like one of those brands that I just love. We're also going to be adding all the HKS products to the store very soon. So we've got a couple of those because we're going to be doing multiple bits on this. New ARP flywheel bolts because my other ones were mashed up, and while we're putting everything new back on, let's keep it sexy. And we come over here, and then we've got, where's my other box of stuff? I've got lots of stuff. Oh, it's probably on the shelf there. I've got full gasket kit for everything. So everything going on this will be brand new. Then here is another part in this beautiful hell box just here. Now this is the oil relocation kit, available from 621.com. Sales at 621.com if you want anything like this. Probably not currently listed, but you get everything, baby, that you need. All the AN fittings, everything. And I also opted for the cooler one. Now let me get this out quick. Here's more of the AN fittings. I went for black because I just think it looks spicy. The actual oil relocation hub and stuff, we're going to have to find a place for. I think I might put it, I don't know yet. I haven't decided where I'm going to put it yet. I just know it's got to be safe. I also need to buy a fucking bash bar for this car, which I'm really not buzzing about because they're so expensive. I am also, I mean, I can weld, but I just don't know how I can bend. So here is the oil cooler as well. I went for black. It's a SR20DET wrap. Basically, it's just the brand that Hell supply in their kits. And yeah, they're sick, man. I absolutely love it, and oh, it's just so good to finally be back on the move with all this stuff, man. I can't explain like the relief I feel, and oh, it's just joy. It's relief that I feel. And the thing is, if this doesn't work, right, and I don't think that, the problem is I've had so much fucking dicking about with this shit. Dicking about this car over the last few years. I do think I'm kind of in that position where I'm always going to be like, oh, I don't know if this is going to work or whatever, but I have faith in Dave. I think we're going to go Pro Tuner to tune it, or Northampton Motorsport. It'll be one of the two that we go to. Got to just decide who's best value for money and who can guarantee me a good map for this exact car. So yeah, we've got the oil cooler and oil filter relocation kit. We've got the oil filters there. We're on the move, boys and girls, and we're buzzing. realistically, what's left to buy for this car? Bash bars, pair of rear wheels to match my ground lights. I guess we'll find out down the line. But yeah, we've got an engine, and obviously we had to go for the bright fluorescent yellow rocker cover to match the other whip. Oh. It's nothing but relief. And I'm so honoured that you've joined me on this experience, even though it's not been as plain sailing as I'd hoped. Oh, it's obviously got all the different rocker cover nuts up here as well that matches the colour of the car, which is super dope. Another little feature I'm super pumped on is that these are now AN fittings, and because I used to have a problem where these would fall out of the rocker cover, so that's never going to be a problem again, and I really appreciate that. That's like the little touches that makes DY so special. Fuck yeah. I'm sure there's stuff I've missed, but I'm just buzzing, just happy, you know, and I'm grateful for you sticking through. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of videos coming on this, and just driving and enjoying it, and this car will end up on the road again so we can get it to places and have a sick time. And subscribe to my Twitch if you want to see me drifting it now, because I've built it on CarX online and it's basically the same spec and everything. Actually, it's a bit more powerful on the game, but it doesn't matter, we don't have to tell you that. And yeah, Twitch was streaming on that every so often now, so make sure you subscribe to me on there. And yeah, I might even try it on YouTube soon, who knows, eh? But if you've enjoyed, if you're looking forward to seeing the future, please hit subscribe. It'd mean a lot for you to join me on this little journey. And there's going to be so many more videos coming. I'm out. See you guys later. And yeah, I hope you have a great rest of your day, or start of your day, or night sleep, or whatever you're doing, really. Peace. Bye.
Alright, that's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? Hey, coming down like precipitation. I ain't never met a limitation. Hate applying my elimination. Gotta go to Google for the